Hi Gemini, welcome to your general reading for February 2018. Now, as with all the other readings this month, I'm doing a bonus mini love reading because we are coming into February, Valentine's Day, and we're celebrating all that is love apparently. So to keep in line with every other reader on the tube, I'm doing mini love readings. Okay, I'm just going to get straight into it. The big word that comes through for you guys is trust. All is going to turn out okay. I feel like things are being... you feel like you're surrounded by a bit of chaos at the moment. There's a bit of a waiting game, but everything is going to fall into place. And I know that that can give you feelings of instability, but please just trust that all is going to work out, all right? I feel like, particularly around this situation that is causing you a bit of this discontent, it's not a situation that you would normally feel discontented about. You would normally feel quite peaceful around it, quite, I don't know, a sense of tranquility, I suppose, or serene. Don't worry, that's going to be restored. So it might take a few weeks. Just let what happens happen. Play your part gently, compassionately, and with love, and for the high purpose of everybody involved, and just trust that it will work out, okay? Beg your pardon. It will set itself to rights, okay? Now, I do feel like some of you have been waiting on the outcome of something, or you will be waiting on the outcome of something. It could be a legal matter, it could be a particular decision. Maybe you queried something and you're waiting on a report to come back or something like that. And there is a bit of a wait involved. You will just need to be patient, and again, that they keep saying you need to trust that it will turn out, because I do feel like the outcome of whatever the situation is, whether it's legal or personal or professional, I do feel like you are going to be celebrating around it. Okay, I do feel like for want of a better phrase, the ruling is going to be made in your favor, okay? So I look forward to hearing what that's about. I do feel like, and following that, I feel like your heart is going to be opened up. So for some of you, if this is a relationship, or work relationship, a personal relationship, business relationship, or a situation where you have an emotional bond attached to this, I do feel like because you will be celebrating, you'll be happy about it, and because you've learned to trust, that your heart will be open, and that will allow you to step forward from a particular perspective where you'll be able to move forward now and make decisions because of this outcome. It's almost like you stalled a bit, but you'll be able to now step forward with an open heart and feeling victorious, feeling triumphant, that you'll be able to go and make decisions in a balanced way, knowing that how you initially felt, your intuition around this particular situation or relationship was right, and that now that things have been have turned out in your favor with regards to your greatest good and for those that you care about around you, that you'll be able to move forward with more clarity. They are saying though, don't forget to listen to the guidance of others, because I feel like this was a bit of a team effort for some of you. It wasn't just you that was pushing for this decision. I feel like it was a team effort, and there are you don't need to keep moving forward by yourself. You don't have to fly solo and take all of that on by yourself. It feels really good at the moment, but I feel like for some of you, this is quite big. This is quite momentous, and carrying that weight can become a burden if you're not careful. So please don't forget to listen to the good advice of others, and you will know what advice that is because you are working quite well with your intuition at the moment. You're quite well connected, I feel. So yes, Others are going to be giving you good advice. You don't need to do all of this on your own. So just remember that, okay? I feel that there are good people around you, and they will be able to assist you as you look at moving forward. I do feel like there's going to be some new partnerships and alliances come from this, or even for some of you where that message doesn't pertain to you, you are going to be joining forces with others, and they're going to be fruitful endeavors. They're going to bear fruit. They're going to give you, for some of you will gain monetary, for some of you, it will mean monetary gain. For others, I feel like you're going to fall into a group of good people. I feel like if you're looking at going into partnership with others, or if you're looking at joining a particular organization because perhaps their values or their morals align with yours, that's good. It's going to be a strong and meaningful relationship. It's going to be a wonderful new beginning, actually, for a lot of you who are watching this video. I do feel like for some of you who, for some of you who still feel like you have stalled, or yes, thank you. Or for some of you who are taking opportunity of these new beginnings, or you're looking to create a new beginning for yourself, you need to be a little bit creative with how you go about it. So you might need to learn some new skills. You might need to learn how to, use Facebook for business purposes. You might need to learn about drop shipping. You might need to learn about importing or exporting. I don't know why that came up. I feel like some of you are going to be buying and selling goods. So you might need to learn some new skills and think a little bit creatively about how you're going to monetize your hobbies, how you're going to monetize your interests and stuff that you're really, really good at. The gifts that you can give to the world. I feel like some of you are going to be thinking creatively and outside of the box to be able to make that work for you. Some of you will be looking at strategizing around a new business, and that's going to start a journey for you that's going to be a couple of years in the making. But I have to say that that is going to hold you in good stead for the future. It's going to be really successful. So really put good effort into that and come from, again, highest perspective, highest and truest purpose, all right? Infuse that with your love energy. Love is creative force of the universe. That's what you need to be investing, okay? I do feel like some of you are just going to be clean sweeping your life. You're just going to be saying, no, that's no good for me anymore. Out you go. No, I don't need that anymore. Out you go. Honestly, it's just this massive declutter, big detox for you guys, and I must applaud you for it. Honestly, it's not easy to do sometimes, but you guys understand that it needs to be done because you are moving forward. You know you're moving forward, and you can't be where you are. I feel like this is a big transformational month for a lot of you, and lots of new beginnings where you come to the realization that you can create the life that you want. Again, please, Spirit is saying, remember there are people around you who can give you really good advice around business, around relationships, around particular things. I feel like some of you are going to be guided to, like, you're going to be tagged in posts and stuff like that. Or, you know, on YouTube, somebody's going to tell you about a particular YouTube channel, and you're going to be able to go on and you're going to learn the stuff that you need to be able to step forward in your transformation, in your new journey, in your new beginning. So make sure you listen to the advice, okay? And again, yeah, Spirit are reminding me to tell you to trust. All is falling into place as it should. So for those of you who are experiencing some turmoil and discontent, don't worry, just trust, love yourself through the process. It's all going to work out, okay? All right. Okay, I'm going to get onto your Blue Angel Oracle card deck reading now for your spiritual journey. I feel that that's very important for you guys this month. All right. Okay, spiritual aspects that my Gemini friends need to know about. Where are they at in February 2018, and how can they move forward? Okay, spiritual journey, spiritual aspects for Gemini, February 2018. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your guidance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. This card keeps coming out. It's a big month for all the signs. Big changes for all the signs. Oh, yep. We're all ascending, guys. There's no getting around it. There's no getting around it. It's happening for all of us. It's just our journeys are each a little bit different, that's all. Oh, wonderful. I love that card. Yes. Okay. So Spirit did direct me to the card on the bottom of the deck. So you can see, well, I don't know if you can, but I can see a being in there. Hands, being, face. So this is Oromasis, and the words underneath are purification and fire. Now, the reason that this card is particularly pertinent is because the first card that came out for you, I beg your pardon, is volatility. I beg your pardon. Now, when you look at both of these cards together, we have purification and fire, and then we have Mercurius and volatility. And remember how, and again, I use these cards because you need to see the pictures. Spirit said when I started doing readings this year that people needed to see the pictures on the cards, and this is the perfect example. The first message that came out for you guys was to trust that all was well, that if what is around you, it feels like upheaval, feels like chaos, it's okay. You need to trust that things are falling into place. Now, this card comes out, purification and fire, and volatility with Mercurius. Now, I always, every time, and you're not the first sign that this card came out for this month. I think this card has come out 3 or 4 times now, possibly more. Every time I see this card, the first thing that comes to mind is a mythological phoenix, where, you know, they are the phoenix, and then they get to a point, they reach a particular stage of development, and then they fall to ash, and then they are reborn again out of the ashes. And that's what purification is all about. This is about you guys learning how to manage your, beg your pardon, your way forward. This is about all the stuff that you no longer need being cleansed. This is the crucible moment for you. I always think about, when I think about a crucible, in terms of purification, I think about the glass blowers, and when they clear, or the sword maker, the master sword makers in ancient times, how they would beat and burn the metal to get all the impurities out of the liquid metal, so that the weapon or the creation that they were creating was pure, was strong, and could do the job well, that it was designed to do. So that's where I feel you guys are at. So some of this upheaval, this volatility is necessary for you to be, and I hate to sound biblical, but for you to be cleansed, so that you are a new and improved vehicle as you move forward, because you guys have got an amazing journey ahead of you this month, should you choose to consciously walk forward with your new opportunities, with your open heart, with the new business plans and your strategies around that will set you up for the next couple of years. Honestly, and this card here, Ascension into the Light, as above, so below. Again, so many signs are getting this card. It's incredible. And you saw me shuffle the cards. I do it every time. This is what the human race is doing. We are moving forward into higher dimensions, into higher perspectives, if you will, if you're more comfortable with that language. We are ascending, okay? And that means that we are coming to the truth of knowing that we are magicians, we are creators, okay, and mastering those skills. Now, I love this card every time it comes up. I love this card. So very powerful. Lightship Earth. And the words underneath are personal and planetary healing. Again, this is what is happening right now, and you guys are being asked to play a very, very active part in it. Now, all of this happens because of this, and because of this process that needs to occur. Purification, fire, understanding our ability to create what it is we want, creating the lives we want, okay, to create and attract to ourselves our desires, all right, and accepting that with gratitude, all right. So there's lots of this happening. I beg your pardon. And as you guys are going through this clean sweep where you're letting stuff go, you're letting go of this emotional healing. Again, you just needed to see the pictures. I get it. I understand. I see the pictures up here. You guys need to see the pictures in the cards, and that's all right. That's what they're here for. That's what I'm here for. So that's what's happening for you guys. I just love how powerful this picture is. So I'm just going to hold it up a little bit more so we can all enjoy it. All right, that's very powerful, and that is what is happening right now. That is what is happening. It's been happening for the last few years, actually. We're just feeling it a little bit more this year, okay? All right. So that done, again, we're zipping through these messages for you guys because it's so clear cut. That's just awesome. All right, your mini love reading, mini love reading for my Gemini friends for February 2018. I'm so excited to hear about your journeys this month, guys. So many wonderful new opportunities across the board. I can't wait to read your comments. Okay, mini love reading for my Gemini friends. February 2018. Where are they at on their love journey? What do they need to know about their current relationships or their new potential relationships? Thank you, thank you, thank you for your guidance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoop. Slow down, guys. Come on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's better. All right. Settled now. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so this mini love reading is for those of you who are partnered and those for you who are single, and it can also be with regards to the love relationship that you have with yourself, okay, because that's just as important, in fact, more important if you really want a deep and meaningful loving relationship with somebody else. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Just let me tune into the cards, guys. Won't be a minute. Gosh, you know, this is very reflective of the messages that came through for you, which is not surprising to me. And I know that this is a mini love reading, but just understand that this could be for any relationship in your life that you have a deep emotional attachment to, okay? Because I think it's going to resonate more for some of you. So I'm just going to put the light up a bit so you can see me a bit better. Thanks. Yeah, I feel like some of you it's going to resonate more as just a general life reading, actually, or where you're going with regards to your business and your work and some of the decisions you're making. However, for some of you, some of you are not sure if the person you are with or have just met, whether or not it is a deep abiding relationship. You've just been given this by Spirit. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Now, this card has come up for a couple of signs, and I know it's got to do with the universal energies and bringing people together so that we can just get stuff done from a global perspective, from a universal perspective. So soulmate energy can be difficult, just like twin flame energy. Generally not as intense, but still intense. Soulmate energy can be difficult because just because you're kind of coming up against somebody who knows you. Sometimes they know you more than you know yourself, or care to admit that you know yourself. So just understand that if there is a feeling of familiarity around the relationship, so when you first met this person, you went, oh, I know you, or geez, I feel like I know you, or this feels really familiar, this feels comfortable. Understand that it is more than likely a soulmate relationship. Now, we can have more than one soulmate relationship during the course of our lifetimes, okay? And soulmates aren't always love relationships. Sometimes they are people that come into our lives to reconnect so that we can rebalance some karma. But just understand that that is part of the energy that is around you at the moment. So if you are feeling familiarity around any of your relationships, just know that that person is there for a reason, and it would behoove you. I haven't used that word in a long, long time. It would go well for you if you stood up and took notice of that relationship, okay? If it is a soulmate love relationship, congratulations. I'm very happy for you. They can be very deep, very meaningful, and very loving, very productive, all right? But just know that they do come with their own stresses, just like every relationship does, but soulmate relationships are pretty special. So they're definitely worth taking note of, all right? Now, some of you are clinging a bit tightly to a particular aspect of a particular relationship. And you know, when I said that the first message that came out was trust, and that there might be some upheaval around you, just let the situation, if this is a love relationship, please let the situation unfold as it needs to unfold. Don't try and force the issue. Don't try and impose yourself on the situation. Just stand back, treat yourself with love and the other people or person involved with love, and just let it unfold. Play your part as it is required, and do it lovingly and as kindly as you can, as gently as you can, and just let go. I feel like some of you are holding a bit too tight to the potential outcome, or to a particular outcome that you want. That might not be the best for everyone, okay? So just try and be a bit magnanimous there, all right? You have the power to do that, and it would go well for you and for others involved, those that you love, if you were able to just loosen the reins a bit, okay? Because I feel like it's going to happen anyway. So you need to let control, because it's causing you too much stress. Just let it go. It's going to happen anyway. Just let it go and love the people through it, all right? And love yourself through it, more importantly. Okay, and the last card was let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So if some of you are going through separation, please call on your friends for support. I know there are going to be days where you just feel like being on your own, and that's okay too. What's not okay is keeping yourself there, because you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be sad all the time. You deserve happiness too. You might not feel like it right now, but just maybe take a step outside, walk to your front gate, enjoy the sunshine or enjoy the fresh air, and then go back inside the house. Just little steps, baby steps. For those of you who are going through, I feel like for some of you, your partner might actually not be very well. You have got support around you, and some of that might not be obvious. The people who are able to provide you with the support might not be obvious. I feel like there's a support group or something that you might be able to contact if this is you in this particular situation, and Spirit are coming through with this message quite strongly. So if that is you, please look for a support group or a page where you can speak with others about what you're going through, because I feel that that's going to be a big help. And for those of you who do have family around, please ask them for help. Please don't be strong just because you feel you have to. Please, please, please ask for help. Your friends and family are there to support you. They do love you. Despite what you may be feeling at the moment, you are not alone, okay? There will always be somebody there to listen. Always, always, always. Spirit is saying, please don't give up hope. Ask for support. Ask for support. And for those of you who are just feeling a little bit lonely, again, find comfort in the people that you love. Visit family, visit friends, Yeah, they're telling me don't stay inside. Spirit is saying don't stay inside. You need to go out and start enjoying life again, okay? And again, this is related to some of this upheaval and trust. If you're asking for a love relationship, if you're seeking to create a love relationship for yourself, or even just a friendship for yourself, somebody that you can get to know over time and develop a close friendship with, please, you need to understand that if you are holding on to emotional baggage, you're not creating space for that which you want to accept into your life. So you need to let that go. And that is a process, and it can sometimes really suck going through it. Pardon the language. I've gone through it several times. It can feel really crappy, but if you can do it and then get to a point where you go, right, I've done it, I've let it go, and I've had enough. It's time for me to start going out and having fun again and living life. That's where you are, and that's what you need to do, all right? You don't need anybody's permission. It's your birthright to be happy, to be joyful, okay? So go out and live life. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to end it there. But again, Spirit is saying, please remind them to trust. Trust in divine timing. Trust that you are doing all that you need to do to move forward consciously in this new state of being as you get used to understanding what it feels like to win, to be triumphant, and to walk forward with an open heart. Okay, I feel like it was quite a journey for some of you to get there with that. So well done, guys. That's a big thing, all right? And for those of you who are laying plans for a new business or strategizing around a particular, a new part of the company, or you're looking at diversifying something, good luck with all of that. Really, honestly, just put your heart and soul into it, because I feel like it's really going to pay off. Yeah, okay. So look, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that reading. I do feel like it went quite quickly, but I can see that we've been here for just over 27 minutes. So that information came out quite fast because there were very clear messages for you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I love what I do, and I love connecting with you in this way. And I look forward to hearing about your journeys in the comments, and I do try to respond as soon as I can, and as lovingly as I can. All right, guys, I'll see you next month. Bye now.